Salutations from Detroit. This is T Goose. This is Christopher Guerra, a minister for Jesus Yahshua. Praise Jesus Yahshua. Praise Yahovah. Bless his holy name. Father, thank you for everything you've done for me today. This is I titled this video Mandatory Praise Report. I was staying at a three-quarter house years ago, and this guy in the Bible study, it was like, mandatory praise report. So this is the good things, because you should always ask yourself, what good thing have God done for me today? Today I'd like to report that God He has relieved me of a spirit of lust that I had, and that I won't be taken back. And the key is that once God removes something from your life, you got to show him gratitude. You got to thank him for that. Let him know that you're grateful that sin is gone. And then you can move on. The next sin, is the next one to go is I have a very heavy dependence on this is a drug that it doesn't get you intoxicated, but yet it does affect your mind, and it doesn't alter your mood, but it alters your mind, and it's called nicotine. And so I had just given up the last couple cigars I had smoked, and what I would do is I'm doing a detox, but I'm praying for him to do it. I guess he's doing things piecemeal with myself, because this is the next one. This is the one in my sin I recommend, the Novo, vaporizer. But anyways, the report is just I was going to deviate and start putting my personal studies out there, but I was commissioned by the Lord. I was commissioned by Jesus Yahshua to preach the gospel. So I'll continue on my Facebook page. That's Chris Guerra on Facebook. And then you can look up my videos, Christopher Guerra Presents. That's Guerra. And I'm not going to say what that name means, but I am, and I don't give heed to endless genealogies. I'm just a man that Yeshua died for and rose again. I should have put that on my page. But, there's something happening in the country of America with the government shutdowns, and, everyone thinking Trump's going to save us. There's a lot of things Trump could have done that he didn't. He didn't go back and go into Obamacare, and first of all, he didn't get rid of the Federal Reserve. That's a private organization. He didn't go back into Obamacare and reverse selective enforcement. Did you know that there's laws on the book that for people that get Medicare and are on disability? Did you notice your number changed now on your Medicare card? There's a reason for that. That's a 666. Kayak stigma is the Greek for it, and stigma, of course, is for incision. That's a mark of the beast number. There's a selective enforcement. In order to get health care, according to Obamacare, they passed it when he was president. You have to accept a microchip in your right hand or your forehead. So I never get any incisions in my right hand, and that's, I'm telling you, everyone. So the good thing that God has done is that today was a blessed day. I was able to get new clothes. I got a warm place to sleep at night. It's cold up here. I don't know. Greetings to my friends, our friends in the other side of the world, where it's nice out and warm, and you can go and walk, take a nice walk anytime you want. But where I live, it's cold out, and you got to bundle up. But that's okay. Us Michiganders, we have a way of making it. Regardless of what adversity we're facing. So that's pretty much my shout out. Oh yeah, and this is an altar call. The last thing I want to say is, hell is a real place. Hell is coming to the earth. There are two judgments ahead. The Antichrist, Jesus is coming back. Jesus Yeshua is coming back, but the Antichrist comes first. And so, if you haven't accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, which I can say in a non-religiously mind-control-ish way, no offense, if you haven't accepted Yeshua as God, you ought to by now, because, that place down there I have known the depths of the devil, and I know what goes down there, and I can describe in detail. But you'd have to watch some of my other videos, the gospel series that I put out, and I explain in detail what goes on down there. Let's just say that the fire that you're in down there doesn't go out, and that's it. It's without hope, and it's intolerable. And so he died and rose again, so we don't have to do that. So get off the fence. Even if you accepted Jesus as your Savior, you can rededicate your life. You can start your day over again any given time. And you can give your life to Him. And this video is 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Thank you. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may you have a blessed day, and Shabbat Shalom. Happy Sabbath.